Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Here we go!
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Our skills are unrivaled. I'm going. Heading back.
Caught a real lucky break working on Eridanos. I could have been stuck on Terra too.
I don't know if you're keeping count, but I'm pretty sure every lab in this colony's got some horrible experiment going on. And yeah, I'm counting Doc Wells too.
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Another corporate lab, another dead lab coat.
What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will. You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you... You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remote... Perhaps... Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my... Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a...
Still ain't a fan of the way she talks about her workers. I say,
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Watch out, Captain.
You're not too proud of me. I can't hear you laughing. Who's laughing now?
Get it off! Get it off!
Get my door. Join us. You'll be happy you did.
they've reproduced all the comforts of home. Only difference being the Byzantium elites aren't the only parasites here. Whoa, that's a lot of reserves.
It's all in the wrist.
What was that? Boss, we gotta move. On my way back! Dr. Blossom was a horrible person, but she was gonna cooperate with you. Somebody wanted to keep her quiet.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
Did the device find anything?
Yeah, me neither. And that gunfire didn't sound like a plasma rifle.
Why do I get the distinct impression someone's trying to stop us?
Timeline. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
Oh, whoops. There it is. Okay. This is... Phew. This is Dr. Blossom. Iridanium Gigaseous Slug Research Report 1. Subject: a bunch of slugs. Ugh. These things may well be Rizzo's ticket to the top of the board. But at the end of the day, they still look like my brother would if he ever stopped wearing that damn toupee. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother, who works for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. The backstabber. Suffice it to say that these things are parasites. The canid didn't seem to mind, but it's almost as stupid as my research staff. Good stuff. Oh, whoops. Got some spectrum on the dissection subject. That's fine. Yeah, I think I see a couple sacs in the worm. Might secrete enzymes or poison or something. We'll figure it out later. Starting to see doubles, so I'm going to switch to working on the Gatling. Almost got the spectrum lock done.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the mosquitoes for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
The Waspitos are being released? Am I the only one not surprised by this? Someone must think we're getting too close to the truth.
Heads up! A fine hit, Captain! Your life was merely an illusion anyway. I'm on it! Everyone all right? I'm going. Here they come! I'll take your confession now! Happy workers make for happiness! I'll show you happiness! Here we go! Down they go! Everyone all right?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Rizzo's thanks any guests trapped in the orchards for your patience as the pollinization cycle commences. Don't forget, our trees and bushes can pollinate themselves.
This device bears trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, and warning. User has stopped paying attention. Aborting scan.
Find it.
It seems our mettlesome inquiries may have touched a nerve. Sometimes I just can't fathom what goes on inside your gray matter, Captain.
Caution advised. Mosquito venom sacs release the chemical, patent pending, name withheld, that makes us sick.
On it, boss! All right, let's dance!
Nice hit!
Score one for Felix!
Please visit.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
It was really... It rhymed.
Ouch. Well, your candor's appreciated, even if it means I'll have to hit the books even harder. I'm sure you've guessed it, but I guess that's why. Oh yes, I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the truth. Who? I suppose so. It's not so different from... Oh, it's also more dangerous. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. Much as I love delivering coffee and medical... Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little. So I'm shooting for administration in Rizzo's. Maybe even the board itself. Best way to... Laws. You've got a sixth sense for finding the most embarrassing... My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. Consequently, I don't always feel like I deserve to be here. Much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting out, I can prove my merit here and move up in the world. And the soon... Mother did mention that from time to time, but she always kept me far away from her work. Who could complain about happier workers? Happy to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second. What? No. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidney. Don't worry though. No. The Wasquitos are incredibly... But this is all a departure. Hold a moment. But there's nothing... Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. Well, yes. The orchards are becoming overrun with pests. Usually we give workers handguns. Our exterminator Automax only kill mosquitoes. And even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a pollinization cycle. So I decided to do some reprogramming. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchards. Believe me, I know that now. But there's It's not... Oh. What do you... Carry on.
Incoming!
I don't want to die!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more...
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Hey, Doc! What are you doing in here? No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstance. Very funny.
Does he think you look like his ex-wife? Or that you're gonna stab him for no reason? Because one of those is kind of true.
I'm getting old, damn it. And after a while, anything that isn't a plant... Though you do smell a bit like her, like... bleeding hell. Standing up like... You know what? I just spend too much time. Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no... I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD lab. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actor. Actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard. Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavor.
That's probably not wise, Captain. You don't know... Oh, never mind.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
You're back, I see.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill...
How's the investigation? All right. A drink? I ain't ever heard of no saboteur dumping drink.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old... Ha! Please. We're subtle, but that...
I see you left a few of them intact, even. Smashed more than I'd like, but...
Never did like Lee.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage, anyhow? Were slugs lack... Of course. And what better way to do that than by targeting our...
In your delusional fantasy, the Waspitos wouldn't be out until next palm...
That's... I don't think so. All of the hives are reinforced and alarmed.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What? Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway.
Talk about ghosts all you... You picked a hell of a time to lose your tongue over there, friend. Right now, we of the orchards have to...
Ah, what the hell. The Orchardist seems to get off on complicating what she...
Never like paying bits if I ain't gotta, but you're right. If we get production finished now, we'll be able to pay later. Thoughts, Slug Boy?
I think that's the first interesting suggestion I've heard since our back and forth began.
Hi again. Now... Wow, what a strange question. I'm much too delighted to be suspicious. I sold lower-level spectrums to workers from RR. Jacob's predecessor also splurged briefly on a bottle beyond his pay. Oh, if you're looking for your own spectrum, remember that you can always buy from the Nut Hut or the Grand Colonial Bar.
I'm going. Coming back. A hedge maze? Perfect metaphor for Halcyon. Running around in circles, never getting anywhere, and dead ends everywhere.
I've already told you 6 times, and you can badger me all you want. I don't care if I'm... You're welcome to bring a lawyer. Don't play dumb with me. Wait a moment. You have all your... Bah. I've lived in Byzantium long enough to read between your words. Here's your filthy money. Since you're already here, perhaps I can sweeten the... Regardless, please inform me if you'd be interested in a job. I do indeed. Specifically, I'm their general counsel. Forest Mills, if you somehow don't know, owns Tile when the going gets tough, the lawyers start going. Some farther than others. I've been a junior. Hopefully, there will be enough legal kindling out here. I did. You see, Rizzo's has been advertising a contest in the pub. My interest, however, lies with the Associated Press. Indeed, you are a savvy one. Rizzo's can no longer... With the Spectrum original bottle, which is located in the center of the puzzle hedges, I will have all I need to sue... I don't know if you know this, but Rizzo's is on the outs. They're losing power and lose that, or their marketing team is particularly spiteful. You know the saying, I'm sure. Technically, I sue not on behalf. However, as it so happens, if it's a mutual win, I make millions, Rizzo's falls further from the board's good. Navigating the maze is normally no easy task. Rizzo's...
No easy task.
I'm glad you're... And if that weren't enough, Zimmerman and Navarre don't want any... 2 buffoons, but persistent buffoons. There's that woman from... Then there's Navarre, who is strange. I suggested I give her the original after my lawsuit if we work together. Excellent. I look forward to finally being able... Oh,
Greetings. Have you brought your auto-mechanical... I'll bet. You're not covered in... Listen, I don't know you, so I'd rather keep my admissions to a minimum without the... That's it.
Why do I get the feel...
I take offense to that. Shh, not so loud. I am in... No. I also briefly engaged with an optimistic young woman intending to use the original as a springboard for upward mobility. Better than letting it rot, but still not ideal. What interest have I in an unveiling? And not to drink. In fact, this contest for the original is the only time I've ever seen a corp refer to a prototype. Indeed. And it's happened before. Seems the corp are... Did you now? And how do you know? Give me the original. Think fast. Keep your voice down. I'm afraid I haven't made much headway on... Think... Nobody of consequence. Think of me... Take the recalled Spacer's Choice Powerhead. It was a shotgun shell on a... Corps don't want the common man to know... I did. Someone I paid to inform on the orchards after I heard murmurs of a prize here. For security reasons, I never learned much about my contacts. All I knew... Presumably, whoever I was in contact with was lying. I did. Someone I paid to inform on the orchards after I heard For security reasons, I never learned much about my Presumably, whoever I was in contact...
Here we go! Good hit! Attack!
That's one down! That's the last of him!
I'll keep quiet.
Jackass is incoming! You're going down!
May you find peace in death.
With us. I'll be right there. Let's take him down!
Subtle work, Captain. I've had quite enough of you!
Performing.
Here they come! I'm on it! Here's a little trick I learned in prison!
Heads up, jackass! Don't miss.
What do you think you're doing?
I appreciate. My word, stranger, you sure gave me a fright. I thought you were one of those straight. Since you don't. I'm trying to come up. Great! Don't worry. So, the company I'm with is Glacier. You know, the.
Hell no! Who'd sightsee in a place like this? I've nearly stepped on through.
When you hear the word maze, do you?
Hey, when a body hasn't contributed, I tested into this job, same as anyone else. No matter what the scores say, it ain't easy for me to make things. Only had a few successes, like little cysties, pustules that pop. Oh. What? You know about those? I mean, that's great. Always figured my products were niche, that is... Close. I want what's in the center. You've... My eyes on the rare Rizzo's product, namely the...
You mean you're gonna slap your label on the bottle and...
Ooh, this is dandy. I was not expecting... All I need from... Reckon not.
One's a lawyer. You can tell by the smell of cigarette.
Also ran into a woman. Reckon. My oh my. You forgot? Looks like the others are getting a little more aggressive. Dishonest? I've only ever heard that word used in that arbitration. And so, if Rizzo's decides to release one of the... It's these damn puzzle hedges. No doubt the work of my rivals.
Unexpected noise.
All right, here we go. Got him. You want some of this? Never anger a man of the cloth.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. Ground appears to be scattered with purpleberry seed.
I'm glad you're back. This... You do?
Better than a burning barrel filled with...
I am en route, Captain. Much better use for Spectrum than drinking it. Ironically, almost as lethal.
Hello again, youngster. Bleed.
Congratulations, Inspector.
Oh, there that damn thing is. Thank you. I guess this proves it's wise to label you. Easy there, my... I will admit, it's safer in my hands. Damnation, hadn't thought of that. Isn't my having it better than any random? Here's the original.
Let me have a look. It's a little scratched on the neck. This'll look real good in my archives. Here's your pay. And if anyone ever...
What? Oh.
We should try to solve the puzzle.
I don't think he can see us, Captain. On account of that huge mask cutting off his vision. You want to maybe let him know we're here?
Oh, sweet gibbering law! Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like. Easy, friend. No need to get violent. There are as many reasons to spare my life as there are flavors in Rizzo's Spectrum vodka. I'll give you 2 reasons. First, I am a valuable asset, and secondly, I'm just... I am acting on behalf of Mr. Blackhole. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. You found the recording? Oh, well, that's just sweeter than a fistful of purple berry punch. Oh, law, Birdie's gonna slaughter me like a woolly cow. Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise. I can't. I'm so incredibly sorry. Meet me over by the pilot house. It's the land complex with the big old engine that keeps it... I can't talk here. Do what you need to do, then meet me later over by the pilot house.
You think they'll let us expense the booze? Do you think it's strange that I kinda miss Ana?
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The waspitos are essential to the orchard. The orchards can be... Something about this incident troubles me. You have my attention. That's deep. We have a murderer on the loose. Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make... Interesting. Still, any information is good. If there... Insisted. That's interesting. We'd skip... Then again... You haven't provided... Thank you. That's troubling, to say the least. This feels like more. This incident at the Orchards must be connected to Helen's murder My apologies, Inspector. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the Why was there a... I don't know why there was a... Cedric has a security problem. In any case...
What? Oh, what?
The brochure never...
Greetings.
Inspector, not a moment. Ruth Bellamy was killed by plasma damage to the upper vertebrae, the occipital bone, and the cerebellum. If it's any consolation, her death was instantaneous and painless. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, you know, Spencer. The thought occurred to me. I tested this hypothesis by vacating the contents of my stomach, slightly elevated levels of mercury, and an alarming amount of blue food coloring. But other than that, I did science. Oh, I wonder if this has something to do with the autopsy. But as soon as I cut her open... You're a freelancer of some... Although I...
the Grand Colonial front desk. How? I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never hear the end of it. That's a good point. If they give me guff, I can just tell them that they're obstructing justice. That has a nice ring to it. Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access. Done. You can now come and go as you please.
Why, hello there. Goodness, I always enjoy seeing guests, but excuse me, I should introduce myself, though you might know me already, just not by name. Now that our Well, yes, but having an operator certifies that the right guests end up... Plus, there's always the risk a guest chips a nail or loses a ring on a button. That and the elevator still works. Oh yes, Norville's great. His judgment sometimes leaves something to be desired, I will say. Kept badgering Halcyon Helen prior to her death about an autograph. Unfortunately not. I was in the For what it's worth, the murder was But I'm sure you've heard the rumor about what actually did her in. Well, not necessarily. Slug claims they've got the problem under control. Oh. Well, Slug... Oh, well, I'm just here to push buttons.
Hello there, my inordinately... Oh, you're the one who visited me. Hello again. Thanks so much for brightening my day. What authorized... If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
You hear about that stunt with the woolly cows? That was great.
We're the future of Sublight. Just you wait and see.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology. Oh, you wouldn't harm an old man at the end of his wits, would you? I'm confused, disoriented. I may have even soiled myself. Wait, if you're armed, that must mean you're not with the hotel staff. Oh, no, this is curious indeed. Who are you? How did you get in here? You're here to investigate me? Oh, I assure you, I'm nothing special. Just an old crook with more money than time. That was a quote from The Retiree's Revenge, in which I played an ex-thief turned decrepit old man. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more personal? Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard. I'd be delighted. Oh, damn. My pen's out of ink. I'll just get you a portrait of my face as a souvenir. I'm sure I have the prints around here somewhere. By the by, how did you get in here? The only non-sta- Oh. Oh! Hello. Hi. Terribly sorry, Inspector. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me. Ask me anything. Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? How alarming! Whoever targeted. Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the... None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve. Is that a jibe? Oh. That, yeah. This hotel is certainly bringing a new meaning. But... How? Oh, come... Bellamy has been my coast. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way, unless you count the uncredited... I'll ask you this. If you... In short, the two of us weren't. Resenting Bellamy is one... I would... Respectfully, She taught me it for my role in The Unemployed Cometh. I had to lie. Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the... Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the I can't... I'm sure you're... That... Did you ever see me in the mud? And who could forget From Halcyon with Love? I think if you're going to... Yes. It's hard for me. Come now. Did you... What can I say?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
You sure that's a good idea?
Performing scan. Gaslight appears to have gone out some time ago. Chance of explosive combustion without gaslight, 0.01%. Most corporations have regular cleaning. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways. Searching Slug work. Slug is likely not.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. Crime or no crime, I must keep... You're the inspector? No. As it so happens, I was down in the employee... I prep dishes day in and day out for guests. After all, I can take pride. Of course... Well... Oh my law, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing help. Well, it's a breach. Well, I suppose that's as good a point. I may have taken... Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel... While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich... If you wish to speak with him, Mr. Wool... Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures... Let's not talk about the incident with the Raptidon pheromone. It's always hard to say when I understand you're reluctant. Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her... Thank you for your
And I bet you believe.
We've got trouble!
Inspector, good to see you. Let me just grant you access and... Welcome to the Piraeus Spaceport.
Hey.
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues.
Slug light? Would that be some form of bioluminescence? No? Nothing?
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw! You want to say that again, pal?
Heads up, boss! Got him! I'll take your confession now! Watch this! You guys see that?
I don't like the look of that shopkeep.
Hey, I saw your ship. The Unreliable, right? It's a real beauty. Hey there. I see. Well, this would have been easier. I run an outfit for... Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. We've already attracted too much attention. Great to hear. Oh, yeah, right. We have a secret phrase. I like boneless spratwurst. Say that and she'll know you're a friend. Look, nobody does. Could, but there'd go our plausible deniability. Technically, I don't know about it. If the constable asks, I can't find any... Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the
Haven't seen you around. Yeah, so you notice that I'm a... Hey, when you tell a story, you're supposed to start at the beginning. Unless you're in media res, which is a story... all right. Once I retired, I moved here to coach the
Housing people like cargo. Just another resource to be exploited.
Hey, pal. Over here. Hey there. Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer. The name's Auric. I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerate? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. What do I sell? I've got premium shit, my friend. You got stress problems? I got stress solutions. And if you're a real freak, techniques to calm yourself. What can I...
You one of the new workers? Hey, if it meant I could ignore my work, I'd let you talk to me about Sprat reproductive practice. This term... if... Nothing. Figure...
Glad my box hauling days are over.
Greetings, non-criminally associated individual. The Rizzo's constabulary is currently not closed due to a Sprat infestation. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present, please speak clearly. All requests for security footage require a nominal compulsory request. Checking law. Limitation 1. Limitation 2. Do not read informational limitations. Error. Unit does. While potential lethality, all Rizzo's constabulary. How Well, please. Oh. Error. Bit processing unit has been removed. Temporarily delivering footage. Thank you for your patronage. If you would like a wine recommendation, activating report writing servos. Powering report writing servos. Welcome, please.
Oh no.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An aberration in the expected timeline for this organic being has occurred. Behold, the body of Maria Keene, formerly the constable of the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. No signs of life detected. Unlikely. Multiple puncture wounds detected. Furthermore, the location and circumference of exit wounds suggest a firearm with unconventional ammunition. Entry and exit wounds describe ammunition. The attacker was at close range. Yes, Inspector. This unit's records show that the high concentration of potassium chloride detected. Trace amounts of these substances show the highest cardiac arrest rather than
Welcome, please. Understood. Information processed. Personal designation upgrade. Error. This unit has been programmed. Purpleberry wine has been. Welcome, please. Error. How?
If I made a bet with you at the Copper Bottom last night, let's call it off now.
Don't think I know. Well, That was the passphrase. Because I'm gonna tell you where our package is, Hullhead. You're looking for cargo from our ship, the Rat King. Small package, wrapped in brown paper. It got moved to the shipping yard, but I'm not completely sure where. I'm sure some sluggite knows how to find it, or has it listed in a terminal. All else...
Excuse me, can you walk a little quieter? Feels like my brain is trying to escape through my eye sockets.
Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit. Please explicate your defense into this unit's recording equipment.
My permit wasn't expired, Scrappy. You probably just scanned it wrong.
Error. Unit's permit reading equipment was updated only last week. Please tell a different lie.
Tell a different... You're a mechanical. You ain't got the foggiest idea whether I'm telling the truth or not.
Correct. Criminal. However, Constable Keene has decreed that this unit will remain here, questioning you every minute until you submit a confession. Error. Information on recent exchange lost. Restarting conversation. Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit.
You know what? My permit was fake after all. Let me out of here.
Have you seen the profit of profitability of late?
No, I'm afraid I have.
I've got this! Want to try me?
Who's next? Nobody? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm on it.
Looks like we're doing this. Pushing up.
Attacking! Here we go!
Best thing
Nice hit!
Nobody messes with you, boss!
On my way.
Finally checked in, I see. I hope you're fond of the penthouse. It should act as a better headquarters for the investigation than any space dust-covered ship. You ever need anything? Notice my battle-hardened physique, have you? Used to, but to be honest, I never really. When this position came up, I jumped on. Well, Slug is more trustworthy for one thing, where store execs from a post-corps used to visit the hotel simultaneously after assassination. Well, Slug is something like an. That said, I mean, yes, but I still. Basically, I singled out a ship to salvage that I thought had been out for use for years. As it so happened, I still don't think she tried to use it, too satisfied with the luxuries of Byzantium. Now, oh, of course, I'd lament not having anything to meet about anymore, but the newer tribe just ain't done it. Of course, but I, like most fans, please. Of course I did. Honestly, your day of her death, I saw Helen leave the hotel premises. Seemed especially strange. Yep. Gives seminars on increasing Or as I can recall, Helen dismissed the ladies' seminars in some kind of The top rungers are always ready to read between the lines of famous folks and see. Sure, I'd taken to checking the barroom every few hours. Found her right before I was set to head back to my room. Tell ya, thank the law for caffeinoid. Been too upset to get a wink of sleep since. What? No! I was in shift all day. Besides, I loved Helen's cereals. Well, beats all hell out of me. Everyone's got...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Discrepancy detected. This bottle, recently discarded. Chemical analysis, oil, Terraray. Yes, Inspector. Logical analysis indicates this bottle contained Rizzo's Spectrum vodka. These substances cause...
Please, can't you see my heart is bursting at the seams? I absolutely must ask me anything at all. Oh? Tampering? No, no, no. I just happen to be What? Well, if you must know, it's, an appetite suppressant. Oh, well, there's... maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law. As it so happens, I may not have had the Terraray gland acquired, but before... Just listen to me, please. She would have had to eat 6... I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her, please think twice. A bit caught. You hold my fate in your hands, Inspector. I hope you'll make the right thing. If not for me, then for the fans.
There's no room for this, right? Just asking.
Inspector, I've just received word that Constable Keene is dead. Halcyon Helen, Leora Blossom, Maria Keene. There's a murderer on the loose, Inspector. You must stop them. I don't have Maria to count. Maria devoted her entire life to our vision. I promised myself she was also... Bellhop Owens. I suppose we'll never know. In any case, I have... Oh, and let me give you some advice.
You hold my fate in your hands, Inspector.